We are back on the Morning Brew with friends, and how awesome is it when we have guests with tiaras on? I need one. Someday I'll get one. This is Ashley Fresca's Miss Duke City, and Sienna Mascareñas, Miss Duke City's Outstanding Teen.
Yes.
And you guys are both with the Miss New Mexico organization,
yes.
which is not the Miss USA organization.
Yes.
And there is a difference between all of the different pageants. I think it's easy for most people to get confused between which one is which and how it all works. But the Miss America is the one where you have to have a talent, and you guys get judged on things like interview skills and your platform too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And one thing that also sets apart the Miss New Mexico organization is that they give away scholarship money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really helped out as I've gone on to almost complete my college career. I have one more year, and then I hope to go on to my master's
What are you
degree.
studying?
Strategic communication right now.
At UNM or
Yes.
at, oh, excellent. And you're Miss Outstanding Teen.
Yes.
And that means you're what, a senior, junior in high school this year?
I will be a sophomore.
You'll be a sophomore?
Yes.
At what high school?
I go to Valley High School.
Valley. And are you planning, with this you get scholarship money too, right?
Yes.
Are you already doing like memorizing your social security numbers so you can put it on the college application forms? And
Not quite yet. I still have 3 years, so not yet.
Not quite.
Yes.
How did you guys get involved doing this? How did you get started doing the pageant thing? Did you go through the process like you? I'm imagining that you're going to go from trying to be Miss Outstanding Teen to a Miss New Mexico or a Miss Albuquerque. And did you do the same kind of thing?
I actually won the teen title in 2009 for New Mexico. And then I've been competing in the actual Miss New Mexico pageant. This will be my 3rd year. And our pageant is June 13th through the 18th, so it's very soon.
Yeah. So do you have to get practiced at doing this stuff when you compete? Is there or is it like a one shot and you just kind of do it?
You definitely grow every year that you do it. You learn more about yourself and you become a better version of you. That's what's happened for me. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And are you finding that same thing out about yourself too?
Yes, you have to work hard every year, and you just kind of gain a little bit more knowledge through the years.
All right. So the competition, I went to the Miss New Mexico competition a few years ago, and it starts with this big, huge production number, and they all the women come out, and they dance and sing and do this thing. Are you prepared to do that? That just looks terrifying.
Yeah, we actually learned that the week that we're there.
Okay.
And we're able to perform it for the 2 preliminary nights and final night. And it's actually probably the easiest part of the whole competition because it's not judged. And
the judges don't score you on that.
And
okay.
it's just a time to have fun and be yourself on stage.
Probably the only time, I think, right?
Yeah.
And do the Outstanding Teens do a similar production number?
Yes, well, we actually do the production number with the misses. We've done that last year.
Very cool. So, and you are Miss Duke City, which meant, so there's this whole chain of kind of competitions you have to go through, right? So that was the preliminary ones. You were crowned not too long ago here in Albuquerque, right? And then you go from there to the state, and then from the state to the national.
Yes.
And how close are you, do you think, to becoming the Miss New Mexico?
Well, last year I was 3rd runner-up, so I feel that this year I have worked very hard, and I hope that this is my year, and then I will go on to Miss America in September.
What's your talent?
I am a dancer.
You're
I've been
a dancer.
dancing since I was 3 years old.
Oh, like modern dance, ballet dance?
Ballet.
Ballet. And what's your talent?
I dance as well.
Oh, and what's your style of dance?
I do jazz dance.
Jazz dance. Oh, very cool. And does that mean you're also on like the dance team at Valley?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. And so when you do jazz dance for the judges, how do you choreograph that? How do you make that happen for the judges? I mean, to me, it sounds just mind-blowing. Do you have to hire somebody to help you choreograph
Well,
if you do it
actually,
yourself?
she's helping me with
Oh, you
my
choreograph
dance.
her? Oh.
Yes.
Well, there is this kind of mentorship thing, though, that happens between the misses and the Miss Teens, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because, like, you guys become friends through this whole process, and part of it is that she becomes your mentor, right?
Yes.
And how close have you guys gotten through the whole process?
Well, we've known each other for actually quite a long time now, since I was 3.
Oh, wow.
And so she's always been a mentor to me, but it really helps out in this organization.
Very cool. So as you're choreographing her dance then, what's her special secret move?
Well,
Is there a big finishing move, a big something?
I think the most important thing is to make it entertaining throughout because Sienna is a very skilled dancer, but the audience likes to see something that's going to keep them entertained and excited about what she's doing. So that's the main thing that I try to incorporate into her dance.
Awesome. And what are your platforms again?
Mine is called Staying Alive, Preventing Cardiovascular Disease, and I work with the American Heart Association.
We just had the headline earlier about heart health and too much salt. Apparently, I'm eating too much salt. I've got to cut back on that. I got to figure that out.
Yeah, you got to live a healthy lifestyle.
Right? No. I'm going to be drinking margaritas at 7:30 in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right. And then, what's your platform?
My platform is Girls Get Math, Breaking Gender Stereotypes.
And what math level are you at Valley High?
Well, I will be taking geometry next year.
All right.
Honors.
Very cool. And then are you hoping to go into math in sciences yourself? Is this a STEM? Are you a STEM field person?
I would say so. When I go to college, maybe I'm going to have a minor degree in mathematics, but I really want to become a veterinarian.
Oh, very cool. We probably need to use math as a vet, you know?
Yes.
I would not want my veterinarian injecting my dog with the wrong ratio of medications or whatever it may be, right? Very cool. Well, the competition will be June 13th through 18th, and it's in Portales this year, is that right?
Yes. It's held at Eastern New Mexico.
Oh, at Eastern New Mexico. Do they have a good theater for it?
They do. We also get to stay in the dorms while we're there, and I've actually never stayed in a dorm because I still live at home. So it's kind of fun to do that for a week.
Right, right. Well, I think people forget that this is a whole, you guys don't just show up, compete, and then go home. It really is a kind of a week-long bonding process with you and all the other misses, right? And how many are there from the state? Like, I know that most cities have a competition, and then there's some weird ones, like there's Miss High Plains, which is there's a competition down near Hobbs. There's a bunch there's like Miss, was it Miss Sandia Mountains? There's a bunch of different
there's a lot of
competitions.
different titles.
So how many women are you going to be competing against for this?
I believe there is about 30 in the Miss and 30 in the teens.
Wow.
About 60 girls
From
total.
all over New Mexico.
Yes.
This should be very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys on the 13th through the 18th in Portales. It should be fun. And there's usually 2 or 3 nights of competition
Yes.
at the end.
There's 2 preliminary nights and then the final night.
And the final night. Well, good luck. And
Thank you.
come back on the show anytime with the tiaras. And bring one for me.
All right, next time.
I'd love to wear one. We'll be back in a couple of seconds in the Morning Brew.
Like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela.